Hey everyone, welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me again. It is Saturday, Memorial Day weekend, and I am really looking forward to this reading because I feel such a connection, guys. A connection to spirit, a connection to you, a connection to me. And I feel this connection is, bear with me because I don't have my tripod. I'm just kind of using my holding my camera, so we'll do the best we can here. But as I was meditating, I was seeing feeling more like this energy that is an energy of completion. And I was feeling very overwhelmed, and I still am. And so in this message, I could get emotional because this is what's coming through. A sigh of relief. So guys, listen. These messages are collective, so they will apply to some. They might apply to others at a later time, but for some reason I feel like this should apply to most of you who are called here to listen or watch. It's because there is a special message for you. And I was really feeling, I'm really feeling like the core of, it's almost like this is such a deep connection. Like I almost feel like it's like the core of everything. God, the universe. I feel like it's the core of the soul. That's what I feel. And so I was thinking about feeling into this, and something I want to say this quickly before we get into the cards. I was feeling yesterday, for the last couple days, just feeling very fearful. So much so it was a knot in my stomach, and I kept beating myself up because I was like, I shouldn't be in fear. I should never be in fear of things, but we're human and it happens. But this fear was so intense that I almost, my stomach hurt. I just felt like I couldn't breathe. I did feel like it was a lot in my head too, like overthinking something, and I didn't understand why I couldn't overcome it. And I kept saying, Archangel Michael, please help me with this. Please help me to overcome this fear, because I shouldn't be fearful at this stage in my spiritual journey. And in my mental well-being, I shouldn't be in this stage. I shouldn't be in this state of fear. And I realized that overnight, in fact, I needed to experience this because I needed to see that I no longer want to be in that position where I feel that much fear. And over things that, in the grand scheme of things, don't even come close to the, how do I say this? It's hard to get out. So the things that I was fearing are so small compared to this whole journey, guys. And realizing that I never want to go back there again. I think what happened was, I feel like, guys, our soul, when things come up and we start to fear, and we kind of feel like, oh my God, why am I going backwards? I was doing so good. I was doing so well. My spiritual journey is, I'm really gearing up to ascend again, or, reflecting on all the good work you've done for your inner, the inner work. But I feel like, when we beat ourselves up for that, it's unnecessary energy, because sometimes things have to come up and resurface, like fears, like things like that, so that you can kind of step back and look at it and say, that's not for me. I don't want this anymore. I'm a stronger person. And I don't want to deal with that kind of um, that kind of energy in my life. I've made so much progress. That's what I'm feeling, that we feel kind of, and maybe even subconsciously within yourself. You're like, I've made such progress. Why am I thinking that? Or why is that coming in? It's coming in because it's divinely guided for you to experience something that makes you a bit uncomfortable for a reason. Because it's important that we see where we've been so we can exit that old behavior or pattern, right? And I'm not saying you can snap your finger and not be scared of things anymore, but what I'm saying is that I feel spirit here saying, listen, this is, there's something to be said for the magical energy and assistance of the universe, of God, of your angels. And so I was drawn to, and I don't read from this card. I don't know if I've ever read from this deck for you guys. Divination of the Ancients. And I'm telling you, I really feel a very strong pull towards an ancient wisdom within your soul. And it's that energy that's sort of guiding you um, to kind of now, when you experience a fear, to kind of step back and look at it and observe it, rather than crumbling down into it. And so yesterday was one of those days where I crumbled a little, and I felt myself doing it, and I felt horrible. And so I said, why am I going through this? And I realized this morning there is a message for all of us here, okay? I'm going to kind of just, let's take a moment first to thank Spirit before we do anything else. And to thank our angels and our guides for being here for us today. As we are in this, some of us are in this energy of stepping back and observing now, instead of crumbling down into whatever it is that has taken you down before, okay? So let's thank Spirit. Put your hand on your heart, feel your heartbeat, kind of relax into this reading. Kind of feel the presence of your angels, your guides, your God. Feel the universe as it is around you and you are the middle of it. Feel yourself as part of a vast energy of well-being, of goodness. And feel yourself as you breathe naturally in and out. Feel yourself being a part of something so magnificent. It's hard to fathom, okay? And so I kind of want to just, I feel something. Just bear with me a sec while I say what I say. This is an incantation. I won't turn back. I'll carry on. Hard words and sorrow made me strong. For now I rise. I'm standing tall. Emotions healed. I conquer all. Okay? This card that popped out here, guys. This is a card of what once was. Fragmented, disjointed, unhinged. I feel like this is directly related to emotions. Our emotional bodies. And I feel like this is something that once was in our path, and maybe even as recent as hours ago. But what I feel here is that the worst is behind us. See how this is kind of a desert sort of looking thing, like maybe a prehistoric animal past, and there's the bones, the structure. And what, or I, disjointed, like not put together. And so what I feel here is this person, because you could see someone standing there, see the feet, is kind of looking on, ready to walk away from the disjointed, the fragmented, the pieces that weren't put together. This person is ready to walk away from all of that. The worst is behind you. And you can breathe. Knowing that you'll never have to go through the same difficulties again. Or uncertainties. Knowing that whatever comes in the future, you can observe it as it comes. And you can look at it with a more mature spiritual perspective. And knowing sometimes you have felt disjointed like this, like you have no strength left. You don't have the strength to go on. And I feel like sometimes things have happened or happen. I call them tower moments, where the walls come crumbling down and you have to face whatever it is that needs to exit your energy. For me yesterday, it was fear. I know that I went through that because I needed to see how powerful fear can be, so that I can realize how powerful I am to overcome it. And when we have to go through those tower moments, guys, it does feel disjointed, like nothing is coming together, like nothing is clear. But I'm telling you, you're safer now than you were. You're safe. You always were. So if you've been going through something, or maybe you might soon, let it be. Don't fight it. You're meant to feel things. You're meant to feel your way through things. And it doesn't even have to be something huge. Sometimes it's not something very big, but it's something that is huge to you. And so Spirit says, listen, release your sorrow and allow your tears to cleanse away your hurt. Okay? These fragmented bones are of the past. It is something past. And so I feel like it's almost like there's nothing left on the bones, okay? So that is the ending of something. And that you've done all that you can in that situation, whatever it might mean for you. You've done the inner work. You've healed. It's time to pick up the pieces and move on. And to stop playing the victim, whatever that was, whatever that means to you. Because I know personally, as a human being, I can look back sometimes and I can feel that whole situational place where I felt like a victim. And I don't like it. And so Spirit says, stop. Everything that you experience, even if, yes, maybe someone victimized you, but every experience like that is a stepping stone to a greater understanding of how powerful you are to overcome. Wow, I love when Spirit comes through to channel. When I can channel the messages, I really feel this one strong, guys. I really do. I feel like this looks like a desolate place with the fragmented bones. But I feel like with you kind of observing that, you're ready to move forward into happiness, stability, joy, and brevity, courage, strength. You are a divinely created being, and you're done with that. Yesterday, I felt such a strong feeling of, oh, no, no, hell no. I don't want to be in fear anymore over something I can't control. And so I just felt this overwhelming determination to exit that old way of believing, thinking, reacting. And I don't want any part of it anymore. I feel like this is something major transitioning in our life, guys, our path. And so I feel as if Spirit says, you know, I don't think movies do this anymore, but I think the older ones did, or even cartoons as a kid. I think it was Porky Pig that said, "That's all, folks." And then sometimes at the end of a movie, you would see, it would just say, "the end," right? Well, that's what I was seeing right now, the end. The end of that era of false beliefs, of phantom fears is what I'm hearing. Phantom fears. The end of yo-yo behavior, the promise to yourself that I'm not going to react that way next time, or but it was almost like empty promises to yourself. It's the end of that, and it is the fierce determination and just the natural progression into, I'm walking away from this. I know that things will come up, and I could from time to time stumble, but I'm stronger now, I'm smarter now. I have more agility now. That's what I feel with this card, guys. I don't even know if I need to do any more cards right now. This is an amazing opportunity to come into that knowing of where you have been, where you are. And that leads you to something brilliant coming in. It opens up the doors of opportunity for, it depends who you are, but it opens up the door in what's going on in your life, but it opens up the doors to, when we make room for healthy energy, the old energy has to leave. And I feel like it is an opportunity for advancement. And it could be in your career, it could be in love, it could be in your own self-esteem and courage, and it could be in learning, however this applies to you. It is saying goodbye to that old way of thinking, believing. A lot of people, I'm feeling right now, a lot of people are fearing. One of the biggest fears for people is financial. Everything financial. Will I have enough money for this? Will I have enough money for that? How come I can't have everything, but that person can? Why, those kinds of things, those ways of thinking. And I feel like once we surrender to this new, or saying goodbye to this energy here, goodbye to the old patterns, behaviors, and thinking, and moving on. I'm done. It's like stale bread. Nobody wants moldy bread. So it's like I can't. I've got to get rid of it, because it will contaminate. It will make me sick. if I eat stale bread, so to speak. And so I need to throw it out. And it almost is like this feeling of you, that inside of you, that is disgusting. I can't even anymore. I can't eat that. I can't. Or like with me, with this what hit me yesterday. And I was telling one of um, my dear friends yesterday that I never want to feel like this again. I'm done. And I'm not going to be quiet. If I have something to say, I'm going to say it. And I'm going to say it with grace. I'm going to say it with a more mature, um, the action, how I react. It's going to be mature. It's going to be truth. It's going to be spot on. But it's going to be without the fear. Right? And I feel like for some of you, you have been kind of fearful of, maybe you've been just peeking through the curtains and you haven't fully engaged in taking in the whole view. And I feel like you're missing out, because I've done it for almost all my life like that. But when you finally allow yourself to open up those curtains and let the sunshine in, and you could see a full view, right? I feel like a whole new world opens up. And it's almost like this was always here, or yeah, this was always here, but I didn't see it because I couldn't open my eyes all the way. I couldn't see past just a slit in the curtain. But Spirit is here to say, no, you don't need to go through that fear anymore. You've surmounted, you've done your inner work, you've faced everything you needed to face. Why is it, it's coming up now to remind you it's over. And now you can move forward courageously into whatever it is for you. I'm eyeing some cards over here. And this is the Isis Oracle deck here, because I feel that strength and that energy. And guys, sorry, this isn't just for females. This is this is an energy that's collective. Okay. So let me see what Isis has to say. Okay. Thank you, Isis. Look at this beautiful card before I read it. That's Isis. Okay? I think that was her husband. Let me read the card, though. Isis offers a miracle healing, no matter how much you've struggled with a particular matter, no matter how impossible it may seem to imagine your life without this old wound, addiction, problem, relationship, issue, or inner struggle being part of it. You are guided now to accept the possibility of miraculous healing. Let go and let the goddess be. So, for everyone listening, watching, hearing this, this is an opportunity to confront and come out of from behind the curtain, guys. And allow yourself to be in the natural flow and the energy you're supposed to be in. And I truly feel that this is a significant healing coming in. I feel it myself this morning. I feel as if a weight has been lifted. And I feel like it's a natural progression. It's a natural ascension. It's a natural healing that comes within. It comes from within with your inner work, your determination to work on your spiritual path, on your journey to be, in some of you, working towards a life purpose that you're supposed to be doing. For you who are light workers, this is an opportunity to come out of the, I don't know, I hear doldrums. And I feel like for some of you, you've been doing the same thing for a long time, but you feel like you're spinning your wheels now. What more do I do on my life purpose, on my journey? What am I supposed to do? And I find myself doing the same and asking that question to my guides. Okay, what's next, guys? I know there's something next. It's not that I'm bored. It just, sometimes it feels like I'm not doing enough. And I feel like when we feel that way, it's because something is expanding within your life purpose, your spiritual journey. I feel like something is expanding. And so it's crucial to know that this past here, this past it's like dust now. That's what I feel. And the whatever comes up that feels like the old, it is fragments of what was leaving. And so you should stop and realize, take a breath when you start to fear something, okay? It's the old leaving. And you have the ability to repurpose that energy, let it go, so you can create room for something new. I want to just see if Isis has anything else to offer, but that was pretty powerful. For me, that felt very powerful. I don't think so. I think I'm going to go back to the other cards, because it's kind of like this energy. It's like, this is the energy that is here. There's no need to focus on anything else in this moment. This is what she meant to say, and this is it. Okay? I feel like some of you have some great abilities and gifts, okay? I am actually noticing a lot of gifts that I didn't notice I had before. And I love it, because this is part of my spiritual journey. And I couldn't see those gifts before because I was healing from something else. Or I was focused on something, and I needed to get, my spiritual body needed to release and get rid of those things to make room for the natural, authentic me, right? Let me see. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, in ancient times, people would use fire as a ritual and smoke, and would be able to sort of tap into the energy and see visions, or get a spiritual message from it, or guidance, or whatever it was. But I feel like we're coming into a time where our prayers are even, it's like they're even stronger. We're a stronger magnet to the universe, okay? So like when you pray, or you think about something, or you want to manifest something, I feel like before it was a far off wish, but I feel like now it's more up and close and present. We are in that place. We're in that place where our prayers are we've turned up the volume on, you know why? Because I feel like we've kind of more aligned within our own souls, body, mind, spirit, and our prayers are magnified. The intensity of the intentions is magnified now. It's much more aligned, and that's where what I feel with this. When I first looked at it, I thought up in smoke, right? But I feel like it's that beautiful energy that's welling up. That's like, this isn't just smoke, right? Our prayers, our intentions, our inner power, our inner us is fire. It's fire. It is the core. Yeah, like lately I've been feeling like something, this energy is shifting at the core. It is changing the way we go forward, the way we move, even in our footsteps, how confident we are moving forward in the light. But inferno and a just beautiful light, guys. Beautiful light. Something, it's a strong, strong energy, guys, that's here for all of us. And I feel like you're now coming into that realization. It's not so much I can be the fire. It's more the realization I am the fire. It's not so much I want the joy. I am the joy. It's not why can't I have that over there. It's I can have that over there. And it's all about that moving the energy out that doesn't belong, guys. It's so easy and tempting to stay within what you know. Well, I've been stressed, I've been this, I've been that, I know what that's like. So that when you come into a peaceful energy, it almost feels foreign. But that's where we're headed. That's where we are. The door is open right now. I don't feel that the door is opening. I feel the door is open like a portal of energy that's here to welcome you. And you know how you step on those welcome mats that say welcome before you go into the door? I feel like it's one of those things that you, it's almost like not welcome, it's welcome home. Welcome home to who you are, to who you're supposed to be. The joy, the stability, the fire, the light, the courage, the strength, the fearlessness, the beauty, the creative person that you are, the analytical person that you are, the whoever you are. That it's you, not marred by other things, that something significant that was in your life has left. Elvis has left the building. But it has left you. And if you're feeling weird by that, you're supposed to. Because as that energy is missing, it's gone now. Or leaving, you're open to bring in that healthy energy. I feel like June, July, August, I feel like the summer months bring in this flurry of activity within yourself, this change in you. Maybe even a new direction in now you plot out what you need to do to get to where you want to be in this new venture that you're looking into. A new career, a new spiritual journey, spiritual career for some of you. And I feel like you are just at that, not at a crossroads. If you're at a crossroads, you know which path to take because you can't do that same path anymore. You can't go down that path. because it's done, it's over. It's time for new. It's exciting. I am seeing a waterfall. I'm seeing a waterfall with, it's just serene, peaceful, beautiful. So as I see this waterfall, I think and feel serenity. Guys, we're human beings. We're not perfect. And life won't always be perfect. But as we grow and mature spiritually, you better believe that you are going to handle things and situations and people and circumstances and everything else in a different way than you have been. And I feel like now some of you who have been a little bit set in your ways and maybe a little stubborn, you're going to seek the professional help that you need in whatever area that is. I'm feeling financial. I'm feeling, I'm seeing a son. So I feel like it's only, those are great moves for you to get help if you need it. We are here, guys. And those of us who are very in tune with our spiritual journey know, we know that it's, we know that we are powerful beings, but we also know that in the real world, in the physical world, there are things that we have to deal with, responsibilities that we have. And some of those are helping ourselves, knowing we're on the right divine path, helping ourselves to co-create we have free will, so co-create in your future, your career, your financial success, the health benefits of whatever you're seeking healthfully, the view that you have on romantic relationships and love, the role as a parent, the role as whatever, however this applies to you. I'm feeling something health-wise, so this could resonate with some of you, getting your health back on track. Whatever this is, guys, we're exiting something, okay? We're exiting the trepidation, the fear. It can't overshadow you anymore. And if you find that you feel it does, know that, stop for a moment and know, before you react to anything, that it's trying to show you. It's almost like a dare. Are you stronger than me? Because if you're stronger than this fear, okay, bring it. And so it's almost like that. Yeah, I just really feel that this is coming from a place of divine intervention, guys. Rising up. Rising up. Look at the smoke, too. Smoke rise, you know, how it goes into this inferno, sort of. That's a big flame. Rising up. I hope you guys have enjoyed this message. I know it was meant for someone. It affected me. I'll tell you what, it affected me personally. And I feel very connected today, guys. You may feel a very strong sense of connectivity to your divine guidance, with your divine, in whatever area you need to take action, or whatever that is, they're here for you. I'm here for you. And if you connect with me and I don't get back to you right away, please be patient, because I have a lot of things going on in my life. And also, so I won't forget you. It may take me a few days to get back to you if you connect with me. Please feel free to do so. I really enjoy the spiritual connection, and whatever way I can help. And that's why I'm here as a vessel, to be a voice for spirit. So with that, I will sign off and have you guys have a beautiful weekend, or whenever you're listening to this, enjoy your day. And know that you are the strength. The strength that you ask for, You are already that strength, okay? Have a blessed day. Namaste.